Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. My name is Sifu Bryan. I'm a Northern Prairie Mantis Kung Fu teacher with over 30 years experience. It is the 10th of November 2021. Let's get straight to my weekly quote. Put on the whole armour of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wills of the devil. Ephesians 6:11. Phenomenal quote. But put on that armour of God. Now, I want to go into another famous quote from quite a famous film. And we're going to see if you can guess the film. Yeah, we're going to see if you can guess it. Right, here we go. I see before me a whole army of my countrymen in defiance of tyranny. You have come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What would you do with that freedom? Will you fight? This man says, no, we run and we will live. I fight and you may die. Run and you'll live. At least a while, and dine in our beds many years from now. Would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that you can take our lives, but you can never take our freedom? Every man dies, not every man truly lives. Do you know what film that was from? Yep, I think some of you might have gotten it. Braveheart, Mel Gibson, William Wallace, that famous speech of William Wallace. Phenomenal, phenomenal film. And that speech has such resonance of what's going on now with our freedoms. And it just feels like we're being controlled by the government, and we're being manoeuvred into a position where I think the majority of people don't want to be manoeuvred. But because they trust these governments, they're literally giving away our freedoms. We need to do a lot more investigation into what's actually going on here. And every man and woman was born free. Freedom is our inalienable rights, is our natural rights. As long as we're doing no harm to another human being, then we should be able to just get on with our lives, not have big government telling us what to do. But the roles seems to be changing with these governments, where I think they've forgotten themselves, because they are the servants and we are the masters. We're their masters. But it seems like now they're dictating to us. And that's wrong. That is wrong. And it's a case of who owns who, you know? Do you own your body? Because at the moment, these governments are saying, no, you don't. But if you know who you are, and you know you are sovereign, then you know it's your body and it should be your choice. And I say this, where are all the good people? Because what's going on is wrong and is evil. Because I saw in a news clip that 60,000 carers could be sacked. That's wrong. For something that is 99.97% recovery rate. And even on government's own white papers, that this pandemic comes right at the bottom. Their own papers tell you this. And to be sacking these care workers who has given their all throughout this, well, I call it scamdemic, throughout this period, it's a crime. It is a crime. I was watching a woman who's just been sacked, crying out her eyes. It's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. It is wrong. So what's going to happen now? They're moving on to the doctors and nurses. A lot of them do not want to take this jab because they know. They know. And now they're going to be forced. This is wrong on so many levels. Where are the good people? A famous, I should say an ex-president once said, evil is powerless if the good are unafraid. That is so true. We need good people to stand up. And we need everyone to come together. Because only together will we be able to get back our freedoms, basically. And I have to say again, for something that is 99.97% recovery rate, we're going through all this, and guaranteed once they finish with the doctors, then they're going to move into all the other industries, and they're going after the children into the schools. This is wrong. And I think there was some other misinformation that came out from the government, from the health secretary, from the new health secretary. She's already lying, and she had to redact what she said on certain figures. That figures were going up high in November, and when she got caught out, she had to redact it. And she, oh no, I didn't mean November, I meant August. She should be sacked. They are lying to our faces with a smile. And if there weren't good people out there that are quick and can read stats and statistics, she would have carried on with that lie. She would have carried on and smiled in our faces, which is a disgrace. This agenda they have, we don't want it. We really don't want it. We know it's New World Order. Just call it what it is. We know what it is. And there's a lot of people that are very much aware, and we don't want it. We don't want it for ourselves. We definitely don't want it for our children. So, good people, stand up. And another ex-president, great saying, said, the rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. John F. Kennedy. Very, very true. Now we can't say, oh, it's not happening to me, so it doesn't matter, I'll deal with it then. No. One attack on one is an attack on all. They are taking away our freedoms, and it's not right. And I know people say, well, it's for our safety, that buzzword. When they say it's for your safety, put some cuffs on yourself, because you're imprisoning yourself. Question. Are there no honourable people left in those houses of parliament? Because at the moment, I'm just seeing pure criminals. They've lied continuously throughout this whole period, showing no evidence, nothing. And they are doing it with a smile on their face. It's wrong. and we need to call it out for what it is. It's wrong. We see football games being played in stadiums packed, people hugging, kissing each other. Really? So, you know, let's see what happens. But let's read this quote one more time. Put on the whole armour of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wills of the devil. Ephesians 6:11. Powerful. Guys, put on your armour and do not be afraid. Alright, do not be afraid. Put on your armour, speak your truth, and let's see what happens, you know, but always speak your truth. Not everyone's going to agree with you, but if we don't speak up now and question, yeah, there used to be a time where the media would actually do investigative work instead of they're just doing this, because we all know they're in bed with the government. But anyway, you know, we should ask questions, and we should encourage our children to ask questions than just nodding. All right. But anyway, phenomenal quote. Don't forget to like, share and comment. And guys, I catch you later, but put on your armor. Peace.